What's up, awesome people? Mitchell R. Tucker here, and I want to share an opportunity with you in the crypto space that I think could possibly change your life. Let's get into it. The crypto I want to talk to you about is HNT. HNT is produced by a company called Helium, and it's on the exchange currently for roughly $17.50 per coin. Now, who is Helium? What is it they do? Helium is a network company just like Sprint, AT&T, Verizon. Now, those companies provide network coverage for our cell phone services so that we can send and receive data, right? Helium is doing something very similar, but they're providing a network coverage for IoT devices, pretty much anything that can connect to the internet. So how can you get involved? Well, if you can imagine, say Sprint needed service in your area and they found out that you have 3 or 4 acres. Sprint might come to you and say, hey, we see that you have 3 or 4 acres. We need network coverage in this area. If you allow us to put our tower on your property, we'll provide you with X amount of money for X amount of years for allowing us to provide coverage in that area. Helium is doing something very similar. Helium says, hey, if you plug our tower in your house, we will provide you with X amount of money in our currency every single month for as long as you leave it plugged in. So how big is this tower and how many tokens is it producing is the two big questions. The tower can fit in the palm of your hand. I'll put a picture of it right here so you can see it. It produces no heat, it makes no noise, and it draws about the same amount of electricity as a 5-watt LED light bulb. So you're looking at about $5 a year to run this device. How many tokens does it produce is the next big question. Well, it doesn't necessarily matter where you're at as far as geographical location, but it does matter if there are other towers around. So if you're the only tower around, and just for some clarification, in the crypto world, they call it a miner. But in this case, it's not really mining anything. That's just terminology. It's actually more or less a tower. But if you're the only tower around, then they call that a lone wolf tower. That's really worst case scenario. Here where I'm at in Ocala, for the longest time, there was only one tower is operating all by itself as a lone wolf, and it was producing 90 tokens a month. At the current value of the token, it was making roughly $1,575 a month, every month, completely residual, just by plugging it in. Plugging it in, walking away. So there's no maintenance on this, there's no monthly fees or nothing. Now, where it gets exciting is once the network coverage gets built up. So if you go just north of us to Gainesville, Gainesville has a lot of young college kids. They stay really up to date on this on the cryptocurrency world, and it's very built up. So we're looking at like 60 towers in Gainesville. So the miners there are producing a lot more tokens. So just Friday, I had someone in my office, and we were looking at Gainesville, and I clicked on a random tower. It's producing 498 tokens a month. I have it here on my computer. Mining 498 tokens a month. At the current value, we're looking at $8,715 every single month from one tower residually just by plugging it in. Because it's around other towers, they're all boosting each other's productivity. So I think this is an incredible opportunity. What I like about Helium is it's completely transparent. I'll put the link right here. You can go to their coverage map just like you could look at AT&T's or Sprint's coverage map, and you can see where all the towers are. You can actually go to Helium's coverage map. You can see all the towers. You can click on them, and it will show you exactly how many tokens that one tower is mining. So you can get an idea of, okay, if I put a tower at my house and all the other towers around me are producing this much, you can get an idea of what your tower will produce, right? So it's complete transparency, which I really like. Guys, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit me up. I'll put links in the description below so you can get more information there. And I look forward to hearing about y'all's success. Y'all take care. Stay blessed.